just here for emotional support.
In case we need to touch the hull and all, he's here also.
Oh yeah,
We ain't doing that with yours.
he's a 15 knot fender.
Yeah.
That's right.
You want me to put the GPS on this time to see how fast it is? Do I still get a head start?
Not as much this time, man. Now I know what you're packing. Come on, get her out, let's go. Hard, she grabs air.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You legitimately keep up for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not bad for a little 6-horse, eh?
This thing must be filthy. I'm so disappointed in her. She's so slow right now.
Well,
it's just time for a haul out. Probably 260.
yeah. I hear a lot of excuses, Barry.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm duly impressed. That thing is a 6-horse. I can't believe it.
Yeah, little 6-9.
That's crazy.
His music is heavily copyrighted. Watch out.
The censors it all.
Oh, I'll have to put in some like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
you
get
can add music.
Barry can sing for us.
Yeah. You got any royalty-free music you can play?
So here we are in Simon's shop. What happens here?
Despair,
Despair,
misery,
self-hate, self-loathing.
self-harm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Alcoholism.
I didn't help
Debauchery. A lot of rats. Anyway, let's get some scraps and you can try sewing. On an
Also, some sewing happens in here as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
sometimes.
Oh, it's business operations also.
Yeah.
Sometimes on the side, just for fun.
So these are all projects on the ceiling here.
Yeah, these are my project bags made from old sales. When I had employees, I would get them to just make these bags as like the first assignment. That's how you end up with like really wonky bags. All kinds. So they're just trying to figure out industrial sewing machines, right? So
Yeah.
it's a whole other ballgame. But then, a couple of pulleys and some cleats over on the far wall, and then you just hang these little signs that you'd have like the sheet for the client.
Oh yeah.
And hanging on the cleat.
So there's the machine.
That's my main workhorse. So this is a FAF 545. It's a walking foot straight stitch machine. It's really great for leather projects and canvas projects. Anything straight stitch. It's thick, strong. And I've modified it with a servo motor, which is pretty standard, and a couple of other little self-modification things I've done to it over the years, including 30 holes in it.
Oh.
Anyway. This thing is twice my age, and yeah, it's going strong.
So what kind of material is that?
This is your standard
Sailor
umbrella,
umbrella, yeah.
right? It's like 16-ounce cloth would be the equivalent.
Is that sort of the standard, the best standard or
12
industry
ounce or
standard
something?
kind of?
Sailrite or Sunbrella is the standard. It has like a 30-year lifespan, and now that there's PTFE thread, that thread lasts as long as the fabric does, often longer.
Because that's always the problem, is the thread.
Yeah, so it used to be that
disintegrates
you
before
would
the
go
canvas.
through like the vinyl and the windows of a Dodger. You go through those like three times over the lifespan of a Dodger before the cloth really gave out, and you'd go through the thread in a similar level like 3 times. You'd be restitching it 3 times. So the thread not so much anymore, and there's some new plastics. Most shops have strayed away from doing anything in soft vinyl anymore. So I've had this roll sitting up here for ages that nobody wants because you know it's only good for like 5 years, and then you have to like deal with it again.
Yeah.
So nobody wants that. But yeah, so it's and then there's like this one's Umbrella Plus, and it's just this with a PVC impregnation on the back to make it more waterproof.
Yeah.
But of course, anytime you poke a hole with it with a needle, it's less waterproof as you're stitching, right? So
You're right, yeah.
and Sunbrella is not inherently waterproof. It just has actually this is the popular coating. It's just a hydrophobic. It's like Scotch Guard, but this is like an industrial version, Aquatite.
Okay.
So when people are like, "Oh, I've got canvas and I'm all covered up and I don't get wet," it's like, this is what's really doing.
Yeah, it's the Scotch Guarding, or essentially, right?
Once the boat, once that, you should really reapply. They say like every 6 months, but once a year, you do your spring cleaning and then you reapply.
I think it's I use the 303. I think it's called that.
303s. I've got that on the shelf
too. I use the cleaner, and then I use the Scotch or the protectant right after.
Yeah, that's a good one. I've kind of messed with 3 or 4 different types. I think I have them all on the shelf, and I find that the Aquatite goes on the easiest.
Yeah.
But yeah, this machine's a lot of fun. I call it Yugga Dugga because it's like you got your knee riser here, you got your foot bit here. Oh, it's a little stiff. I haven't actually used this yet since I get back. So because I got a servo motor, I can go like really slow.
Oh.
And just kind of walk it along. You see, it's a walking foot, so on a presser foot, this piece wouldn't move.
Yeah.
And on a walking foot, it moves along with the dogs on the underside.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
so
like,
very easy to control.
Well, it's really great for projects where you have like multiple layers of heavy fabric. It's like presser foots are really good when you can hold both sides and you're only doing maybe 2 pieces are getting sewn together.
Yeah.
Maybe 3, but like canvas, sometimes you're putting like 3 or 4 pieces together at once. Not often, it's mostly 2, but the pieces are just bigger and thicker, and it's hard to keep them kind of in play in the same direction at the same time.
Yeah. Now this is the sewing part of it. What is the mock-up part like? I mean, that's got to be challenging.
Yeah, the mock-up's where the real skills involved. Yeah, the scrim plastic is fun.
Like, to me, that's where the challenge would be, is getting the templates, right?
I think this is a Dodger. Yeah, this is a Dodger.
And is it sticky? Like, how does it, or do you tape it
So
on?
first I put down painter's tape on all the stainless and the deck and everywhere, and then I put double-sided tape on top of the painter's tape.
Okay.
And then I stretch this out on top of that, and I start cut away the excess and keep stretching, and this plastic is very stable, like I can't actually stretch it, I just pull it taut.
Yeah.
And then I mark where everything I need to mark is, and then I can chop it into pieces. So like this is the top of a Dodger here, this is the front of a Dodger, and then you can see it's got the 3 windows.
Yeah. Now, when you make the front of the Dodger, do you one piece of material, then do you cut out the windows?
Yeah, it depends on the project. Like some motorboats have like really big panels with like the little thinner plastic, vinyl plastic, and then those ones will definitely often just stitch straight onto the plastic because there's so much, like it's such a waste to do it all in Sunbrella and then do it. But that's kind of infrequently. Like most everything I do it completely in canvas and then cut the windows in afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for showing us the shop and and perihelion.
Yeah.
And
Right
Yeah.
on. Well, hopefully you guys will see many more of you guys through the channel, and
Yeah, for sure.
you'll be around a bunch, and I'll be starting to sail Perry, so we'll
Yeah.
bump into each other a bit more now.
I'll try to make the next visit not so far apart.
Yeah,
Yeah, come
6
back.
years or something, right?
Yeah. Well, it's a whole 14 miles to get here.
That is a lot to ask, yeah.
Yeah, Ladysmith, that's about the quickest jaunt you have. You
Yeah.
just time up the pass and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, may as well be in Degnan Bay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
our pleasure.
Well, it's nearly the end of the day, at least for doing stuff outside, and I've had a busy day. I went to my neighbor's to check out his place. Beautiful log home right on the ocean. And had breakfast brunch with him, and then I came back. Introduced everyone to Sailor Barry on Thunderchild, and the big project that he's got going on his boat. And check out his channel if you haven't already. And then saw Simon and the boat that he's working on, Perihelion, and also Simon's shop. Oh, and between that, they helped the guy get off the rocks. So big storm last night, big blow, and unfortunately that poor boat went up on the rocks. And yeah, that's about it for today. And might have Barry and Simon over later for some food and a drink. And then I think tomorrow I'm gonna head out and start looking at going south. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
That was why my first boat, the $2,500 boat, surveyed out.
I've been buying a lot of stuff
It's never gonna look the same.
Also, don't
Sure.
think Jared, I've been meaning